The 2015 Maneuver Warfighter Conference was held on Fort Benning recently. The annual 3-day event gave military leaders a chance to share ideas on the challenges for the soldier in the infantry, armor, and cavalry. The conference registry estimated over 1,000 soldiers in attendance this year, with the forum theme for the conference, Future Maneuver, building soldiers, leaders, and formations that are smart, fast, lethal, and precise.
It was a great conference. Again, the intermingling, the workshops, the seminars, it was all great.
There was a who's who lineup of Army leadership speaking on wide-ranging subjects, including former Commander Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster, who spoke of futures and missions of deterrence.
There are two basic ways to deter an enemy: the threat of punitive action or punishment after they do something. If you do this, Donahoe, I'm gonna do this back to you. But the other form of deterrence, which typically is the one that is most effective and has been effective largely in preventing great power conflict for the last 70 years, is deterrence by denial. Deny the enemy their objectives. Hey, they know that you have the range of joint capabilities to deny them the ability to accomplish their objectives.
And General David G. Perkins, the commanding general of the U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command, talked about operationalizing the Army operating concept.
When we talk about complex world, we're talking about a world that is unknown and constantly changes. Constantly changing. So how do you organize yourself to deal with a world that constantly changes? As Scott said, task organized for purpose, and that purpose could constantly change day in and day out. How do you mentally prepare people to be able to deal with constant unknown?
And finally, Major General Scott Miller presented closing remarks to mark the end of another successful learning opportunity for the warfighter.
And I think what we have learned as an Army certainly over the last 14 years, some leaders had it much earlier than that, was the need for senior leaders to be able to relate to what's on your mind. What is going on inside your heads? What are your concerns? Do you understand what we're asking you to do? And we're trying to drive that out there.
Until next time, to see all the presentations for the 2015 conference, visit our Vimeo channel at www.vimeo.com/Fort Benning TV. Denise Mosley, Fort Benning, Georgia.